Good morning everybody, it's Tuesday the 6th of September 2023. This is reading I'm going to do today is going to be partially to address a question that was asked of me again about Australia and the voice, is it going to be the Voice Recognition Act? I promise you I don't know anything about it. I did do a video on Australia not so long ago, and what I got from it was, for those of you living in Australia, it wouldn't make much of a difference which way you vote. And then someone sent me an article yesterday, and it's just dawned on me this morning that it might be what that means, that the powers that be are deciding that maybe if this act doesn't go through the first time, they're going to have another referendum. And it feels like the suspicion that people may have about voting yes for this referendum is more to do with the fact that the law will be something that then changes the constitution. And that's just about the top and bottom of what I know. I've asked about Australia again today, and all I got back was remind me, it's about light and dark, but I don't want to say the words wrong. I want to be able to say it the way that I hear it. So okay, this is right, this is coming through now. You may feel that you are living in dark times, but know this: the dawn is about to break. That might mean more to you than it does to me, but what I interpret from that is lots of people are in fear and worry and anxiety. It's a tough time for us all financially. We don't know, we're not very secure on the planet. There's a lot of upheaval going on. There's a lot of stuff going on that threatens our rights as individuals, as human beings, our rights for true democracy. These things have been coming in, but that might be seen as dark. But the thing is, light is being shone on that. The dawn is about to break. Little cracks are appearing in that darkness, and people and information is starting to filter through the darkness. We've still got a ways to go, but it's like when you go to bed at night and it's pitch black and you wake up and the light streaming through the curtains, it's starting to stream through the curtains, and then you wake up and you get up and you go about your business. That seems to be where we're at right now, and we're at the time where the dawn is about to break. Little bits of light have been coming through, but once that dawn breaks, it will be light. Lightness and darkness, just like good and evil, they're not two separate things. There are different sides of the same spectrum. And when we need to try and keep balance. So when we go one way or the other way, the balance is tipped up. So we need to start. We need to find a way to get to equilibrium, and it's through these dark times, through these restrictive times, that we'll start to see little cracks appearing in the curtains, and then once the dawn breaks, we'll be able to tip the balance back to equilibrium. That's all I've got to say on Australia, because like I say, I got very strong feelings that it wouldn't matter how you voted for it, and I think today that's what that means. They're on about having another referendum if they don't get the yes vote. So very similar to the UK when we, the people, voted to leave the European Union. The powers that be that didn't want us to vote yes have sort of been working very diligently behind the scenes to sort of prevent that break, and we're sort of 7 years into it, and we're still very closely tied to Europe regardless of how that referendum went. But even with the UK and the Union, little cracks of light are starting to appear through the curtains. The dawn is about to break. On all these things, the dawn is about to break. So try not to hold on to fear and worry. And if you are very, very worried about what will happen, know this: tomorrow does not exist. Yesterday also does not exist because it's gone, and all we have is today. And you, in order to get through this in a positive way, you need to start to try and raise your own vibration. So raise yourself up out of the worry. Focus on the things you enjoy doing. Focus on having a laugh. Focus on being with the people who you love. Focus on the things that you do have, and actively be grateful for it. Find the joy in all the little tiny things, and every time you catch yourself thinking of catastrophic thoughts, you need to just say to yourself, stop, and look for something in your immediate environment or something within yourself to be happy and grateful for. Then you will raise your own vibration. Now, talking about raising your vibration, I've not been on for weeks. My vibration has been really quite low. I've had some major family things go on. If you watch my last video, you'll know we've had a significant death in the family, and that's been very difficult for us all to deal with. And so, because of outside influences and my own feelings, my own emotional state, I've not been in a place where I can receive or deliver messages. So over the last few weeks, I've had to work really hard to get myself out of that funk. So I understand where you're coming from if you're worried and anxious and sad and upset or jealous or angry. I understand where that comes from. It takes some effort to get yourself out of that, and it starts with little things. See the good in things first. Find something to have a laugh at. Dance, sing, put music on that you love. All that kind of thing will lift you out of that vibration of fear and worry. September is going to be tricky. I think we're going to have some tricky times because nearly every planet has gone retrograde. So it's about us all redoing things, rethinking, revising, redoing, reworking, reanalyzing where we've been and where we want to go. So it's look at what do you want, not what you don't want. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy, and where you place your energy is where you will see your reality. Place your attention and your energy on the things you do want, and every time you catch yourself placing your attention and your energy on things you don't want, quickly find something to get yourself out of that, because if you wherever you place your energy and your attention is where you will see your reality. Because the more you are fixed in a specific place, the more your mind is in a specific place. It could be loss, it could be a breakup, it could be a financial situation you don't want to be in, it could be an economic, more grander scale situation of where you don't want to be. Even down to this referendum, if you are worried that it's not going to go to yes or it's not going to go to no, you place your energy, your worry in the thing that you don't want. The universe thinks that where you're placing your energy is what you want, and it will give you more. The way to stop that from happening is to just place your energy on the things that you do want. You can't influence other people's vote. There's thousands of people in Australia. You can't influence everybody's vote, but you can influence your own happiness, your own level of joy, your own vibration, and, you know, find things to be joyful for. And that's all I'm going to say on Australia. And I hope that helps. And I hope I've explained that, because for some reason I'm not feeling very articulate today. This is the first day in a long time that I've actually felt strong enough to deliver sort of channel messages that is worthy of the messages that I'm getting, because, you know, if you're in a low vibrational state, you might get messages, but when you relay them, you might relay them as on a lower frequency, which is what I don't want. And this is the first time I've actually felt strong enough emotionally and mentally and spiritually to deliver a message that's worthy of the messages that I'm getting. So first off, all my cards have been shuffled. They've all been saged. They've all been sent. I've also channeled Reiki to them, and they've all been prayed over. First off, I'm starting with Crystal Spirit Oracle, and we're going to do a crystal of the week. Something that might give us something to focus on this week. It might give us a message, I don't know. It might pick up on the energies right now. It's that one. And we have Green Aventurine. Green Aventurine. Number 25. Let me get the box out. I do have some Green Aventurine. But it's in the form of jewellery, and I'm not digging my jewellery box out right now, so I'm sure it's very much like jade, a little bit more transparent than jade. Right, Green Aventurine. Luck, good fortune, potential possibility and new opportunities. The nature of earth is abundant and prosperity is your natural state. The potential for healing and balance is there if you open to the possibilities presented to you. Perhaps not exactly when you wish them to appear or exactly in the form that you imagined, but they will show up. Opportunities are easier to spark when you let go of your old beliefs about wealth and instead surrender to the universal flow. Eyes open now, for there is much potential for you to experience the security and prosperity you desire. That ties in very much with what I'm saying about raising your own vibration and becoming aware of the incoming thoughts. And if you focus more on what it is you do want, then the prosperity and the positivity will flow eventually. It's practice. It's very easy to get into a funk where, you know, life's kicked you up the arse several times in a short space of time, and before you know it, you're on your arse, you're in a hole and you can't get out, and the only way out is one step at a time. Focus on something different, focus on something more positive. Every time you catch yourself thinking something that will keep you in a low vibrational state, find something to get you out of it. Switch the radio on, put a CD on that you love, sing a song, do a little dance, watch a comedian that you think's hilarious. Let me tell you, Billy Connolly's been doing it for me right now, because I've been watching Billy Connolly, old live shows of Billy Connolly and Peter Kay, and people are just really funny. And it's actually lifted me up quite a lot. It's not been the only thing that I've been doing, trust me, but find the things you do like, do more of it. And for God's sake, have gratitude, learn to be truly grateful for the things that you do have right now. Right, let me have a look. So we've got, raise your vibration, look for the positives. If you want prosperity in all things, we need to look for it. You need to look for it. You need to find it inside here. What is it that you do want, and make that bigger in your mind. What tarot do we have? I'm using Silicon Waves Shimmering Veil Tarot. They are absolutely beautiful cards. She painted them herself. We have the Five of Pentacles. Shock, surprise. This is lack. This is focusing on lack. This is where we are as a collective right now, focusing on what we don't have, what we've lost. So, I mean, I've got nothing else to say about that other than, you know, this is focusing on loss, on lack, on what we don't have. What advice have you got for this Five of Pentacles, please? Two people wandering around in the dark. Okay, two people wandering around in the dark, but behind them it looks like some sort of cave. But behind them there is some light streaming through. The dawn is about to break. These people are looking down into the abyss where the light's above them. Can't make this up, can you? What advice have we got, please? And we've got the Four of Fire. What's in your head right now is lack, what you don't have, focusing on the worry, the anxiety, what you don't want to happen. And then we have the Four of Fire, the Four of Wands. We've got rainbow colours, we've got light, they've got the colours of light, the spectrum is all around you. What you want is already here, and celebrate that. What you need, what you want, little things. I'm breathing in and out. I'm healthy. I can walk and talk. I've got food in my belly. I've got a roof over my head, and I've got people who love me. Make that bigger. Instead of looking at what you don't have, look at what you do have and make that bigger. Wow, Scylla. Nice cards. And what's the potential? What's the potential for September, please? What potential are we heading towards in September? We have, my God, this deck has got two Queen of Fire and two Fulls. We've got one full, we've got the second full. The potential is starting again. This full has a butterfly. You've got the potential to transform into something else. This full has a sun, a star. Your potential to transform and heal and be happy. So, through the doom and gloom, through the concentration of what we don't have, turn your perspective to what you do have and make that bigger, because in September, regardless of how dark it may seem, the dawn is about to break. You have a potential to transform into something much more beautiful, transform your life into something much more beautiful, have healing and happiness, but it all depends on where you are in your mind. What a lovely reading. What a lovely, lovely set of cards. Right, we're going to have a Wisdom of the Oracle. Honestly, wearing teeth in for dog. Wisdom of the Oracle. A Wisdom of the Oracle, please, just to round it off for September. Wisdom of the Oracle for September, please. Just a message, just to round it off. Nothing. That one. Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey, number 51. We get the book. The Land of Milk and Honey. Is that not what Moses brought the slaves out of Egypt for, towards the land of milk and honey? And we've got a rainbow here, we've got the light. the colours of the light, the whole spectrum there. We've got, it looks like a sun in the background. The calm after the storm. Let's have a look. 51. Milk and honey. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude. It's an interlude, that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are giving the gift of nourishment in every form. This is saying exactly the same thing. Know that the gifts of this universe are ours already. You might not see it, you might not be able to touch it, and that's the difficulty. Because when it's not here, people think, I'm lacking, I don't have this, but I don't have this opportunity, I don't have this, I don't have that, I haven't got this big house and the posh car, and I haven't got plenty of money in my bank account, and why not me, why not me, why not me? Well, let me tell you, it's about mindset. It's about how you are in your mind. And if you are so overwhelmed by your situation, you have to find one rung on the ladder, one rung. Even if it's just getting out into the fresh air, or watching a funny video, or painting or drawing or dancing, and just lose yourself out of that moment for a while, you will raise your vibration and know that whatever you desire is already here. This lack, this worried about how the world is going to go. The reason why the world has gone the way it has right now is because the collective, or too many of us are in this mindset, and not enough of us are in this mindset. Happiness, family, love, compassion, the colours of the rainbow, security, creation, willpower, effective communication, intuition, and spirit. I'm going to read the prosperity message and then I'm going to go. Right, milk and honey prosperity message. There is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are in a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. So, regardless of your situation, regardless of whether the evidence ties up to the evidence around you ties up to what these messages are saying, it's time to raise your vibration. It's time to see your own situation in terms of a collective response. The more of us that raise our vibration, we can raise the vibration of people in our communities, in our cities, towns, in our countries. Right now, much of the world is in this mindset, and this is why we're getting what we're getting: the war, the domination, the authoritarianism, the tyranny, the abuse of powers, the abuse of children, the everything that you're seeing, that you can see as a dark energy. The dawn is about to break, but it takes every single one of us individually and collectively to start seeing the world from a different perspective. I'm going to see it differently. I'm going to have a new outlook on life, and I will transform my thinking. I will have a new outlook on life, and I will receive healing and happiness in return. It gets darkest just before the dawn, and the dawn is about to break. Anyway, I hope that helps. And Michelle, if you are watching this, I'm sorry it wasn't a full reading, but there really isn't much else I can say about that. I was feeling the energy of this. Feeling the energy of this today. And I hope that the messages that I've relayed today does justice to my guides, to what my guides have told me. I pray that they have. Try it. Just try it. Try becoming more conscious of your unconscious thoughts. And the more of us that do that, the easier life will be, the better life will be, and the more joyful life will be. Take it easy, take care, and be kind. Ta-ra.